Welcome to English 350 Science, Technology, and Literature. My name is Dr. Corey Sparks. I'll be the instructor for this course this semester. This is just a brief welcome introduction video to give you a sense of how the course will work this semester. So let's get started. Here we are in the course Blackboard. One of the things you'll note if you've been looking around already is that there's nothing here, and that's because we won't be using Blackboard for this course, and I'll show you where you should go in just a second. There is just a bit of, as you'll see, basic information. The main things is the link here, or over here in the left menu that says course website. That will take you to the Tumblr site that is the course website. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. Now, you don't need a Tumblr account to access the course website, though for some of the materials in the schedule and assignments, you will need to be logged into your Wildcat email, your university Google Drive. You'll need to be using that. Here we have the course website. Here along the top of the landing page, are a series of menu items including the schedule, policies, assignments, and other resources. And then finally, contact and a bio for me. We're going to go take a look at the schedule really quick. I'm not going to read through a whole bunch of this, right? This is just to give you a sense of what the course looks like. I invite you to spend this first week really getting a feel for how the course looks, how it operates. That's what our kind of main goal is this week, is to kind of get introduced to the course, get introduced to each other. So here on the schedule, you'll see that it's broken up by week. Right? This is an asynchronous course. That means we're not meeting in Zoom. Our work in the course is really sort of independent. That is, you can work on this course as you need to throughout each week. Most weeks, there is something due by the end of the week. That due date, however, is for feedback. So one of the different things about this course is that your initial submission of your assignments is not for a grade. It's for feedback from me. Now, what happens is you submit it, I'll give you some feedback, and then you have an opportunity to revise those assignments. Now, what we're going to be doing in this course is collecting those assignments in a course portfolio. So across the course of the semester, as you're completing the course activities, you're going to be submitting those for feedback if you want. And then finally, at the end of the semester, all the ones that you wish to submit for grading, you're going to have collected together in your course portfolio. That's sort of the key thing of this course, is we're going to be doing all these different kinds of weird, interesting activities, studying different kinds of literature in relation to thinking about science and technology. And you have a chance to create some interesting stuff, do some interesting interpretation, and you're going to collect that stuff together in a course portfolio that you're building throughout the semester. So as you'll see here on the schedule, each week has like a little topic heading and a series of readings and one, or in some cases, a couple activities. So if you'll see, like in week 4, there's an activity due, but then there's also a peer review due for the previous week's activity. So one of the things we're also going to do, because this is a writing intensive course, is that we're going to pay attention to not just writing a ton. That's not what writing intensive is about, but thinking really critically about our writing. And part of how we do that is getting feedback. And not just from me, the instructor, but also from your peers. So that's an important part of this course. So here's the schedule. Take some time to browse around in it. I won't go into all the different policies in here, right? I mentioned that this course operates asynchronously. So this is both the benefit and the cost of the course, right? There's no set time that we have to be together. Which is, really flexible, but that also means that you've got to schedule your time in such a way that you give yourself enough time to complete the work of the course each week. That's sort of the challenge of this kind of format. And as I mentioned, here we're on the assignments page. As I mentioned, sort of the main way the activities function in the course is you'll be submitting them through your what we're calling our electronic course portfolio. And there's a couple videos early in the semester that help you get started on that creation process. And that's where you're going to submit all of your activities to initially for feedback, and then later in the semester, at the end of the semester, once we've completed and you decide which ones you want to keep to submit for grading, you're going to keep all that in your portfolio. And of course, other videos are going to talk more about that process, so I won't get too much into it there. I just say, make sure you take time this week to read through these assignment descriptions. And of course, whenever you have any questions or concerns or thoughts about the kinds of stuff we're doing in the course, please do get in contact with me. Send me an email, right? I'm always happy to chat about this class. Science, Technology, and Literature is one of my favorite classes to teach. I think the stuff we do in here is really interesting. It gives you an opportunity to see some kinds of things and think about some stuff that we don't normally get to take time to think about and look at, despite the fact that we live in this highly mediated, very digital world. And I think on that note, I think that's a good introduction to the course right there, is that this course is about taking time to notice things about this highly digital mediated world in which we live. So, like I said, take some time this week to browse around, get a sense of the course, pay attention to what's on the schedule, and I look forward to talking to you more and hearing from you.